Here at 7:30 this morning, right now on Up with KREM, there's an explanation for why some married couples have only received half of their stimulus payments. This morning, we'll tell you how you can check on getting your full amount.
And we're going to take you outside. We're in parts of town, we're looking at snow, but downtown, we're not. I'll let you know why that is.
Guess what, guys? We got a weight room, yeah!
The video makes me laugh how excited she is, because just last week there was a TikTok video highlighting the differences between the men's and women's NCAA tournaments. And that video went viral. We'll show you today how the power of social media is making a huge change.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, the Gonzaga women are playing their first game of March Madness today. You can catch all of the highlights right here on KREM 2 as the 5-seeded Zags are set to square off against the 11-seeded Belmont. We were all hoping for the Gonzaga WSU matchup in the next round. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen, but Gonzaga can still represent. Hopefully, they'll put it down today.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, Inland Northwest represent. This is it.
Yeah, love to see it. Plus, we're going to be talking about how the future of WSU is still looking pretty good. We're talking about how, okay, I can't distract it anymore. My bracket's terrible, Jeremy. How's yours doing?
Mine's okay.
Okay.
Mine's okay. It's one of those ones where I got lucky. That's what happens with brackets, right? It's madness.
That's right. That's right. My women's bracket is doing much better than my men's, though, so far. And that's after one day of games. Because
I think I'm in a similar situation where my women's is doing better than my men's, but the men's is so messed up that I'm at a better standing, if that makes sense.
Interesting. Yeah, for sure. A lot to talk about today in terms of the world of basketball. But if you're looking outside, it's a little different than how we started last week, right?
Boy, is it. We've got a little bit of rain coming down downtown, or snow that's melting as it falls right there. But if you move your way out of downtown, things get rather interesting. You can see wet roads there and temps hanging out around 34 degrees. Look close, though. You can see those snowflakes flying. You head up the hill, and that is where you are going to find a little more prominent snow. 32 degrees in Coeur d'Alene, 32 in Sandpoint, 34 in Spokane, 42 over in Moses Lake. Look at Wenatchee and Moses Lake, though. You're sunny. That's thanks to the rain shadow of the Cascades. The Cascades doing what the Cascades do. And gusts of wind are what's going to keep that as rain for us here in Spokane. But all around the Inland Northwest, I've been getting photos of a lot of you saying, hey, it is snow and it is piling up. For all of you who see snow now, I think by this evening that snow is gone. And for us in Spokane, our chances of snow are basically gone here within the next half hour. And then later on today, could see a few isolated rain showers, and that's going to be about it as we dry out in time for Tuesday. Tuesday's looking much drier, much nicer, much warmer, but for now, it's temps slowly climbing out of the 30s and into the mid-40s later on today as we dry out. This morning, the snow never sticks to the roads here in town, but you head up in elevation, those mountain passes are a different story, Joshua. Maybe
today's the day to just settle in, enjoy that basketball, get some great dining out. I love it. Your great idea, Jeremy.
There you go.
Hey, 7:33 this morning, a new U.S. study of the AstraZeneca COVID vaccine shows it's 79% effective, but it hasn't yet been approved in the United States. Now, though, it will take a couple of weeks to get the data to the FDA. These findings are just one set of information they must submit to the agency. Then the FDA will publicly debate whether the vaccine will be approved for emergency use. This is the same process that's been used for each of the vaccines so far. The vaccine has been authorized, though, in more than 50 countries today. Meanwhile, another round of stimulus payments have started coming through, but we've gotten a lot of messages from you at home, specifically married couples saying that you filed your taxes jointly and that you haven't gotten all of your money. Well, you might be getting it in two parts because the IRS tells us it wasn't a glitch in their system. The payments will be coming out in batches. They said calling won't resolve this situation, but they did make clear that if you were eligible to get the stimulus, you will get your money that is owed to you. So the way to check your stimulus payment, you can use the Get My Payment tool on the IRS website. Check on the payment using information for one spouse and then check on the other. There is a chance that your dates for your payments might be different. You can check IRS, or you can text IRS rather, to 509-448-2000. And if you send IRS to that number, we'll send you a link to the tool right on your phone. Here at 7:35, here are 3 things you need to know about the coronavirus today. Number 1, Washington State is entering phase 3 of the reopening plan today. There are multiple changes, including increased seating at indoor restaurants and movie theater capacity. Also, up to 400 people can gather for indoor and outdoor activities. That means there's going to be fans at the Mariners game on opening day 10 days from now. It also includes concerts and high school graduations. Number 2, officials from the Spokane Regional Health District say they've discovered a discrepancy in data concerning COVID-19 related deaths, and they're currently looking into the matter. The health district dropped 1 from the death toll on Friday, but there's been a total of 583 people who have died from COVID-19 in Spokane County so far. We'll keep you updated on any new information with this discrepancy. Number 3, this morning, the Idaho State Legislature remains on pause due to a COVID-19 outbreak. Lawmakers plan to reconvene on April 6th. Once the legislature reconvenes, lawmakers will be more focused on passing a balanced budget and addressing some of their top priorities. Well, we've been talking about it all week and all weekend. It's our team, our town, our time. KREM 2 has put together some ways for you to show your spirit for Gonzaga virtually. Tim Pham shows us how you can download Zoom backgrounds, phone backgrounds, and more.
You've heard us say it, our town, our team, our time, and now you get to be a part of it. KREM 2 created some really awesome social media graphics that you can download on the KREM 2 homepage. All you have to do is text the word ZAGS to 509-448-2000 and it'll take you to this page right here. And then you'll want to scroll on down to the middle of the page and there are 3 great options for you. So we have a Zoom background, a Facebook profile photo, an Instagram post, and a Facebook cover photo. So let's show you what some of them look like. So the first one is here. This is the Zoom background. I mean, come on, this is much better than a background in your home office or maybe having the risk of like your dog or your cat roll through your Zoom shot. It's better to show off some Zag pride, right? Another option we have is a Facebook post or an Instagram post. This one, our graphics department made it. It's the same logo, but it's in a square design, so it'll fit nicely in your profile photo so you can show off your Zag pride. And then the last option we have for you is a cover photo. I mean, come on, look at this. Take a selfie in front of this. It looks awesome. So again, you can support the Zags during March Madness and download some of our awesome social media graphics. Just text the word Zags to 509-448-2000.
Well, Eastern Washington men's basketball was looking for an upset over the weekend against 3-seeded Kansas. They missed out on that, but there was a bright spot. Spokane native Tanner Groves was able to score a career-high 35 points. It's also the second most by a Big Sky Conference player in NCAA tournament history. His brother Jacob also had a career-high 23 points and even added in 9 rebounds. Now, the Eastern Washington Eagles are back in the Northwest now after that unfortunate loss to Kansas in the first round. But fans were able to welcome their team home on Saturday. You can see it, you can hear it. Despite the loss, those fans in Cheney were excited to see their team, and fans showing their support did mean a lot to the team, especially the Groves brothers. And today you can get your Inland Northwest basketball fix on KREM. Gonzaga's tipping off against Oklahoma at 11:40 this morning on KREM 2. After KREM, there will be a special news report following those games. That's at 2 o'clock. We'll have all the highlights that you will want to see. Now, this is a story Jeremy and I have been talking about a lot. A TikTok showing the differences between the men's and women's weight rooms at the tournament went viral last week. Even male players were furious over the disparities.
Yeah, it's not right, for them to go for them.
Now, we'll tell you what the NCAA is doing to right their wrong. And you've probably seen vintage Prince artwork across the area, and artist Chris Bovey is the man behind that artwork, but it isn't Bovey's only passion.
To be able to love the unlovable. That's what this building is.
Coming up in our next half hour, we'll talk to Bovey about his work.
And of course, we're going to talk about the snow flying now. Most of us won't really have to deal with it, but some will. I'll let you know who that is as you get ready for the work week.
But first, hey, Bulldogs fans, let's see what you've got. We want to see your best Bulldog moments and memories. As we're continuing our march into the tournament, we started Bulldog Shout Out, and you can email us at zags@krem.com, or you can text us a photo at 509-448-2000 as we continue to celebrate the Zags as the men and women represent. We want to share the fun by sharing your great pictures.